Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the third video on management and today we shall be discussing on principles of management, challenges of management and emerging concepts of management. Moving on to the principles of management. We all know any organization that wishes to be efficient to achieve its goal needs a proper management. Henry Fayol, who is also known as the father of modern management theory, gave a new perception to the management. He introduced a general theory that can be applied to all the levels and departments, and in this regard, he has introduced 14 principles of management that we shall be discussing now. First one is division of work. Henry Fayol believed that if an employee is given a specific task to do, he will not only enhance his skill but also will become more productive. So, segregating work in the workforce amongst the worker will enhance the quality as well as improve the productivity, efficiency, accuracy, and speed of the worker. So, the division of work will be appropriate for both the managerial as well as technical work level. The next is authority and responsibility. On the one hand, authority facilitates the management to work efficiently, and on the other hand, responsibility makes them responsible for the work done under their guidance or leadership. It is discipline. Discipline is must for any organization to run effectively. Without discipline, nothing can be accomplished. In order to have disciplined employees, managers need to build a culture of mutual respect. In order to achieve this, there is a need for good supervision and impartial judgment. Unity of command. It states that there should be a clear chain of command in an organization. Employees should be clear about whose instructions they must follow. If an employee works under two or more managers, then authority, discipline, and stability are all threatened. Next, unity of direction. It states that all the work carried out in an organization should be organized in such a way that it leads to the same objective. All the works that is done in an organization should work towards the common goal under the direction of one main person in charge of the whole thing. Subordination of individual interest. It indicates a company should work unitedly towards the interest of a company rather than personal interest. Be subordinate to the purpose of an organization. It refers to the whole chain of command in a company. Next is remuneration. It states that employees must be paid fair wages for the work they carry out. It includes both financial and non financial incentives. Also, there should be a structure in place to reward good performance to motivate employees. Next, we have is centralization. Centralization refers to concentration of power in the hands of authority and following a top bottom approach to management. Henry Fayol stressed on the point that there should be a balance between the hierarchy and division of power. Chain. Scalar chain means a clear chain of communication between employees and their superiors. Employees should know where they stand in the hierarchy of the organization and who to go in the chain of command. To implement this in the workplace, Fayol suggests that there should be an organizational chart drawn out for employees to see this structure clearly. Order. It states that there should be the orderly placement of resources, that is, manpower, money, materials, etc., in the right place and at the right time. T. It is a combination of kindness and justice. It states that managers should use kindliness and justice towards everyone they manage. Stability. An employee delivers the best if they feel safe and secure in their job. So it is the duty of the management to offer job security to their employees. Initiative. The management should always support and encourage the employee to take initiative in an organization. It will not only help them to increase their interest but also will make them worth. Spirit Day Corps. It is the responsibility of the management to motivate their employees and be supportive of each other regularly. Developing trust and mutual understanding will lead to a positive outcome and work environment. These 14 principles of management are used to manage an organization and are beneficial for prediction, planning, decision making, organization and process management, control, and coordination. Looking forward to the challenges of management. The first is globalization of business. Globalization simply means when a business corporation extends its activities to the global world or when it's actively participate in global market and compete against organizations located in different countries. It is one of the most emerging challenges for management in today's time. So when we talk about globalization, there is increased foreign assignment. We need to work with people with different cultures. There is external competition for market. There is movement of jobs. The next challenge is ethics and social responsibility. There is an increasing concern of roles and state of ethics in business. Managers are so concerned due to the complexity of ethics in decision making, such as harassment. Also, society is expecting more from business organization. The organization expect to contribute to the standard of life and society. Environmental issues has also become a matter of widespread concern. The manager will determine the extent to which the social responsibility and ethical issues are handled and managed, and it's a huge challenge in today's time. It is workforce diversity. The people working in organization are getting more heterogeneous. They are of different gender, different age, different origin, different lifestyle, different family needs, different work style. So there is a high chance of turnover, harder communication, and interpersonal conflict. So manager is highly challenged to recognize these differences among the employees and manage them effectively. The next challenge of management is empowerment. In this, decision making is pushed right down to the operating level. Workers are now being given the liberty to form choices about the schedule, procedures, and solving work related problems. Earlier, managers were encouraged to urge their employees to participate in work related decisions. Now, managers allow employees to full control of their work. Thus, managers engaged in empowering employees. Similarly, the manager provides more information to employee to form them conscious of the matter and therefore the prospect of their organization. Next one is technology. We all know today is the age of technology. The modern business is characterized by newer and ever changing technological developments. This involves the technological aspect of management. They have to acknowledge and anticipate technological changes. Technological change end in a modification in product and services within the way they are produced and sold. Managers must therefore understand a correct conclusion of those characters of technological setting. Onwards towards the emerging concepts of management. The first one is workforce diversity. As we have already discussed, it is the involvement of heterogeneous types of employee in an organization who represents the age, gender, and ethnicity. Due to the changes in population dimension, improved workforce, social pressure, and increased globalization, the diversity is constantly increasing. The world's increasing globalization requires more interaction among people from diverse culture, belief, and background. People no longer live and work in an insular marketplace. They are now part of the worldwide economy with competition among nearly every continent. Due to these reasons, profit and non profit organizations need more diversity to become more creative and open to change. Next one is knowledge management. It is the process that helps organization to identify, select, organize, and disseminate and transfer important information and expertise for organizational prosperity. It emphasizes that knowledge can be turned into business ideas and used for the success of the organization. The effective management of knowledge enables management for the effective and efficient problem solving, dynamic learning, strategic planning, and decision making. The next one is time management. It simply means prioritizing the activity for using time effectively. We all know time is a unique and most important resource, and if it is wasted, it can never be recovered. So, time management help employees who are suffering from lack of planning sort out their priorities, and it is about balancing different aspects of life, which makes the goal more achievable. Next is business process reengineering. It is a new trend in management field, and in Nepal we can see in all the organization they are working towards business process reengineering. It simply means simplifying the way of doing the work. It purpose that the way work is done should be fundamentally and radically changed so that every effort of the firm is driven to achieve customer satisfaction and thereby greater performance and profitability. Reengineering is about radical change. It does not mean slight and incremental change, leaving the basic structure as it was. It means starting from scratch. Reengineering involves redefining the process. It is essential in a condition when the current effort is insufficient for the organization to satisfy their customers. The last one is stress management. Stress refers to body's psychological, physiological, and emotional response to any demand. It occurs when the pressure is greater than resources. Large workload, long work hours, fewer resources, less job security are the major causes of stress to the employees in the workplace. Stress management is concerned with taking some steps to minimize work stress among working staffs. Steps may include changing lifestyle, changing in thinking, and changing in behavior. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, keep signing. Bye bye.